This week, Donald Trump formally notified the United Nations and the Congress of the United States about the United States withdrawal from the World Health Organization. What do you think about that?
It needs every leader of every country to work together for the sake of the 7.8 billion people in our world. So I am really disappointed that the United States has decided to leave the World Health Organization. We are a little confused because the United States people and government have been the strongest supporters of work for global health security for many, many years. They are brilliant collaborators. We rely on them for so much. And so that's why we just cannot understand what has changed so suddenly and led to this decision.
What could be the consequence of the United States decision?
When one very large country decides to pull away from the consensus, it's more the symbolism of this that matters. People throughout the world could ask the question, do the world leaders simply not care? But it sounds like this is being done for another reason. And I just really wish that the American people would find a way to ask their president to reconsider quickly. Because otherwise, the symbolism is a very disturbing one for people everywhere in our world today.
In this situation where countries are reopening borders and easing harder measures, do you think that we can expect an increasing numbers of cases?
I am personally encouraging countries to move from lockdown to a situation where they have very well-developed systems for identifying people with the disease and for isolating them, tracing their contacts and isolating them. That gives you the basis for opening up society again. And so I'm okay if countries want to release their lockdowns, but I ask them to make sure that they've got good public health defenses in place everywhere so that new outbreaks are stopped quickly. This pandemic is accelerating, and it is accelerating particularly in the poorer world, and that means we have a major global problem building up now. I'm discouraging the imposition of strong lockdowns because they make people poor and they actually have bad economic and social impacts.
The only way to finish with the pandemic situation is with the vaccine. And in that case, when will we expect to have the vaccine in the whole world?
I think it's going to take some time to get there. Because there's the science to do. You've got to actually find the vaccine. Then there's the testing to do to check that it's safe and that it works. And then there's the manufacturing. And then there's the licensing. And then there's the administration to everybody. So I'm saying to people, please anticipate at least 2.5 years before there's a vaccine that everybody can have. And I'm saying, let's learn to live with this virus and to get ahead of it in the meantime, because 2.5 years is a long time to wait.
Yeah.